Reno brothers, they are motivated. And I don't know if it's this guy or the other of the three, but one of them is really motivated. Like he took a couple of games off of me with a Wario at one of our weeklies a while back. But one of them mains Roy. And this guy Ian on the left on the camera that you can see, he's been debating whether he should play Marth, Roy, or Pit in Project M. You know, in Melee, it's a no-brainer. There's no Pit, and Roy's not playable, pretty much. But in Project M, he can do what he wants.
Oh, starting off hot. All right, let's get it.
They're respecting each other. They're like, I like this character. I like that we're both playing this character. I like that we're not just playing to win. We're playing who we like.
Yeah. Let's see some Cephalon stuff out of these boys, eh?
Roy has like 3 moves that gets him all. Oh.
Almost had an up air chain there. Oh.
Now, Roy's moveset is like really dependent on the down tilt, the forward smash when you landed the kills, and the side B to break up pressure. Down tilt gets him off the ground to mess up pussies, and he can follow up with like a forward air or up air strings or whatever. Yep. But it all comes from the down tilt. One
of the great things that came out of this this mod is just that Roy is now a viable character, but I think one of the coolest things is that he can turn around his side B. So if anyone just tries to roll dodge after that third hit, there's nothing doing it for him.
Well, it's something that can catch your opponent off guard once in a while, but it's definitely not something you can rely on.
Yeah.
It's like, it's reactable. It's not like it's so fast there's nothing you can do about it.
Covering his options with that nair, smart.
Oh, he's putting himself too close to the edge.
Yeah.
Now, Roy's edge guarding hurts because, nice forward smash read. But Roy's edge guarding hurts because on the tip, he can just knock him off, but it's not going to finish him.
That and he just sinks through the stage.
So what I recommend that both these players start doing, I hope they can't hear me because it'd be toasting, is they can jump and do the neutral B, because if you do it in the air, it's angled downward, so it can hit below the stage so they can't sweet spot. Other than that, they're just going to have to charge it on stage. And we're like, well, I'm giving up my positioning. I can't aim it below the stage. But if it touches them, they die. Because it's going to be charged up. It's going to be powerful.
Yeah. Hopefully we can see some sweet spot dares out of this matchup, too.
Ian is giving up positioning, saying, come back on so that I can try to hit you with a forward smash. Because I know that'll finish you. Oh, that was a good block. Now with Roy.
Ooh, solid there.
When you're fighting Roy, you have to get those good blocks. And that's a really good ramen noodle because Roy's up B leaves him hanging for a while. Like, his up B has a really long hitbox. It can really mess you up if you're on the edge too long. You don't refresh your invincibility.
Ooh. Definitely.
Fish with a read.
No, that B's not going to cover that.
Now, at any rate, yeah, you have to time it really well in order to edge hog Roy. Otherwise, that's going to happen because that hang time he has is going to allow him to grab the edge.
Yeah, Roy has a adjustable up B for those not in the know. It can either be angled, it can be angled pretty much anywhere from straight up to 45.
You can go straight up, or you can smash it to the horizontally to go really far horizontally. Now, you know these guys are taking this seriously because when you play another player that uses the same character as you, when you play the Ditto, it's not just about the win, it's about pride. It's about, am I the better representative of my character?
It really comes down to skill in Dittos.
That was not a good roll.
We've definitely got a couple people here who think that Dittos are boring, but I am prone to disagree.
I think Dittos, mechanically are boring in that there's no matchup really to do. But I like Dittos in the sense that players' pride is on the line.
I feel
they are representing their characters.
It really showcases their skill with them. Like, it's like, I am better than you at this character. I'm a better player.
No, it's not saying you're better at the character. It's better in the matchup. I know how to fight my character better than you. Ian's gonna go down.
Ooh, all right, and that clinches the first match.
Now, I was telling Banky earlier, it's really important to win the first match because even if your opponent wins on the counter pick, Mike's trying to coach him. Even if you win on the counter pick, it's 1-1. It's tied, but you still have to deal with. They still have to deal with your counter pick.
Yeah.
So even though it's tied, going into the third game, you have the advantage because it's your stage pick. Ian's probably trying to come up with a strategy because that wasn't too convincing, but it was solid. It was a 2-stock.
These guys are having fun, definitely.
Roy is a character you play because you love him.
Oh, are they going to go training room?
Gentleman's clause.
Gentlemen's, do it. Do the gentlemen's.
Ian's saying no.
Oh, shucks.
Ian's like, no.
We gotta go to picked up chat.
Haha, it's funny, but no.
Picked up chat for the stage hazards. Come on, boys.
It's not as funny as you think it is.
We're heading to Skyloft.
I don't know if I agree with. Well, actually, it's all right because as a sword character, you want to stay grounded.
Yeah.
So you can stay on level ground and use your sword to keep people out. But the uneven terrain on this makes it hard to do that.
Yeah, it's definitely kind of janky for characters like Roy, Martha, and Ike.
But with Roy, I can kind of understand it because if they're on one of the slopes, they can make the hitbox of their forward smash a little bit bigger.
That's true.
So, well, poor spacing, but also counter can't do anything because of poor spacing.
There we go.
Down throw to F smash sweet spot works apparently. That's another thing, I guess. The slopes can make it so that things work when they shouldn't.
The match jank is so real right now. All right.
Well, I don't know. Everyone is so well versed in playing on level terrain that playing on a stage with slopes is disorienting.
Yeah.
Like I can't in Melee, I can't play on Corneria as Marth because I can't do it. There's no level terrain in that whole stage.
And noting to myself that I'll now only play Mad on Corneria. All right.
Too bad it's not a tournament viable stage.
Shh. Don't ruin this for me, man. Don't ruin this for me.
I'll tell you what, even though Yoshi's is a good stage for Marth, that uneven terrain at the edges kind of messes with me.
Yeah, but it does let you get the tipper on the corner if you set it right.
Whatever.
You have to be really close to ledge to do that, though, which is kind of a pain.
Oh, right there. That uneven terrain, it's like the counter is like, nope, no counter for you.
All right.
Grab armor.
Normally that would work, but...
Grab armor. Made it so that, okay, the forward tilt, I'm going to stab you right in the gut. That's okay. Grab armor. No problem. Ian waiting for him to approach.
Ooh, solid.
But the Jaren brother, I don't know what his first name is. Fish, not biting. He's literally running away with this, saying, I have the lead, I don't have to approach. Tied up again. Now, I like when people so visibly follow simple rules like that. If you have the lead, you don't have to approach.
Yeah, you just can chill. You just
even though I don't have a projectile, I'm going to run full screen away from you and force you to approach. Because you don't have a projectile either, just a ditto.
Because if you really do, want to just win, you could just wait for the timeout, even though there's 5 minutes left.
But these aren't the players that do that.
Nah.
This is about pride.
And we hope so.
I don't know if Fish was going for it there for that reverse side B, but probably missing. I'm going to attribute it to a mistake.
Nice.
They're trying to crouch cancel these forward smashes at percentages where they don't have any business doing so.
It's working fairly well for keeping them on the stage.
Oh man, he got that down tilt. He got like 50 damage off of a down tilt.
Oh. So we're going to see
Good
a comeback out of ThreeFish here, or we're going to see something
a sloppy waveland recovery into a shield, it actually works if your opponent's not slow.
That's true.
And tournament nerfs can make it so that you're going to miss things that you normally would get.
Oh. There we go. Popping off a little bit.
He was probably surprised at that up smash. He's just like, what?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
All right. ThreeFish coming with the chain grabs. All right, this could work pretty well for him. He's already putting on a decent amount of percent.
Why?
Why? No.
That was. Oh.
And he threw it.
I don't need to say it. Ian knows. Look at Ian's face. The face which he's covering with his hand.
Oh, man. All right. We're going in game 3 here, folks.
Good God. Fish has the advantage again because of his counter pick. Now, obviously, Ian was going for uneven terrain jank, and he was relying on missed inputs. That's not the best strategy, but at our level, you got to work with.
It is pretty risky to roll that way.
Now, I wonder what Fish is going to do. I'm hoping he goes for close quarters. That means I don't know what that one that they just passed by. The Wario World, Wario Land.
Wario World's a really good stage for close kit combat. The Blast Zone is just minuscule.
He bans it. No. Ian bans it. He bans the close quarter stages.
Smart.
WarioWare and Yoshi Story, and I don't know what that other one is.
Norfair.
He wants the wide with minimal platforms work. I can't with that taunt startup.
Oh.
I can't even.
Dude, the 3 taunt startups, 1 for each match, it's pretty good.
I don't understand.
Oh, I didn't know Norfair changed
The platforms,
elevations like this.
the platforms do stuff.
I was unaware.
I hope, yeah, Ian with that Flare Blade edge guard. I think it's better than anything else Roy has because you don't have to worry about the tip or sweet spot messing up your power.
You know, for some reason when I'm playing Roy's, I never think about them using the 4th hit of their Dragon Dance. Like I just
to be honest, that's fair to do because if they miss, it's very punishable.
Yeah. I mean, 3rd hit doesn't have a whole lot of lag to it, but then that 4th hit is pretty big.
The 3rd hit, if you aim it downward, he actually does like a backswing afterwards, so it creates some space and it's hard to punish.
Going for the next level reads.
Keep it simple. Please keep it simple.
No,
I mean, it looks cool, but if it doesn't get you the win, what does it matter?
If we're doing this for pride, you got to have some flash. I mean,
flash, but also the win. What could be flashier than winning?
winning with flash score.
You go home at the end of the day, dude. Guess who won all the Roy Dittos?
This guy.
I did. You know how I did it? Well, it doesn't matter because I won.
The man could have SD'd 3 times, but I got it.
Yeah, you see, like, nobody cares about that. People care when they're telling stories. It's like, who won?
True. That's
Why?
true.
That counter. Roy has no good moves from the edge that we can counter.
Oh.
Shield stab.
Should have just waited.
His shield is so close to dying.
What happened?
Now
No.
Fish, he was worried. He was like, I have to throw off his timing, so he tried to delay it just enough.
The fear.
But, yeah.
So fearful.
That move actually has, like, inverted knockback scaling. The higher damage you are, the less knockback it does.
Yeah. Really?
So it'll keep you in and it'll do more damage, but it won't send you anywhere.
Yeah. What I'm really wanting to see is Roy's F tilt is really way more powerful than it's ever been.
They've gone for it, but they've missed like almost every time.
I mean, if you whiff it, it's a pretty risky situation just because of the lag. There we go. They're listening to us.
Ian's in a good spot to take this.
They're learning.
Ian's in a good spot to take this. All he has to do is keep it simple.
All right. ThreeFish trying for some fair chains.
He just needs the spacing with the down tilt.
Really solid DI. He's kept his double jump.
Now, for anyone who's not well versed in Smash, when you're up a stock, your goal is like, well, I assume that at some point it's going to be evened up.
Could have held it.
He didn't space that as well as he could.
Yeah.
Because, like, you don't actually want the sword to go off the stage. You want it to be in the center of the
There
stage
we
because
go.
most characters, when they up B, some amount of their body is actually inside the stage. So if that flare blade touches the inside of their body when they're inside the stage, it's fine.
ThreeFish is playing really smart right now. Oh,
Fish, see,
could have capitalized on that.
They're too close.
Yeah.
They're putting themselves at risk of.
ThreeFish takes it. That last second, that was really solid.
I hope Ian's still in because
I think this was a winner's bracket match, right? I think so.
Nice. Ian, was that winner's bracket?
Yep. All right. So
Ian's still in.
ThreeFish continues on to winner's bracket with Ian being knocked down into losers. That's quite all right.